We are continuing where we left off, searching for Arlan. First, we got some things to kill.
Who's the lucky one today?
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Keep up. My tempo. My turn.
Okay. Good, good.
The stars will always remember us.
Oh, it's one of those memory bubbles. Bubbles are floating in the air with colorful glow gliding on their surfaces. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry a profound meaning. As you approach them, a female voice that sounds familiar to Herta murmurs monotonously, "Cute pet." Let's touch it. You approach the bubble and experience a chilly sensation that gently pierces through your skin, flesh and bones, then goes deeper. You feel a sense of unease that pervades the air. You hear from the others, mostly from Adur, the one person on the team who's always getting the latest news, that the Emperor has dispatched a special force to the construction site. The reason for this development remains unknown. I heard they already received the dock number 1. Adur seems on edge as he incessantly rubs his hands together against the fluff ball in his arms. He had named the creature Fluffies. To be honest, it isn't the most creative name. I don't know, Fluffies is okay. These fluff balls are beloved among the construction team, because so much so that practically every member has one. Of course, you do too. You named yours Big O, because it's orange. Your pet is currently snoring away on your shoulder. You lovingly rub what you assume is most likely its head. Like always, this brings you a bit of comfort. If you didn't have a little pet, you wouldn't be able to stand the harsh construction environment and the monotony of work and life. So I've heard something keep in mind. Okay, I'm done doing a voice. Keep in mind, I don't know for sure, Adur starts to say. You think he's well on his way to pulling out all Fluffy's fur. That's not good. The Emperor probably knows about the Fluffies. It's quite likely the Special Force is here to exterminate them. Oh no. Don't kill the Fluffies. You can't even fathom it. Look how cute Big O is. Can anyone resist petting this delightfully soft fur or listening to its satisfying pawing? If you think about it, they are clearly docile creatures. Why exterminate them? Ah, your supervisor buries his head in his fluff ball and takes a gulp of air. That decrepit old Emperor. Firstly, he sends us to make his tomb at this godforsaken place, and now we can't even have pets? Ridiculous. The dim dormitory falls silent for a moment. You look at the two co-workers, then look out the window. You see the mechanical eye that remains suspended in the sky, creating a regressive atmosphere with its feeble light. You all sigh together, as if on cue. Big O stirs on your shoulder. It seems to have woken up, likely because of its hurried footsteps outside the door of the dormitory. They're here, Adur urges you all to move fast. His throat seems to tremble as he speaks. Hurry, hide them. Adur's words are abruptly cut off, just as you start to worry and want to turn around to see what happened to him. You faintly make out a giant hairy mouth dripping with blood in the darkness. Uh-oh. Hey, we got credits for that. Ooh. Bunch of ant people here. Okay.
Who's the lucky one today? Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Keep up. My tempo. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Alright. Just one left, and he's down. Oh, never mind. Wave 2.
A gift from the stars. Turn up the volume.
Let's make it quick. Take this!
Alright.
This song,
Let's rock.
And that's that.
The stars will always remember
Oh,
us.
there's a big guy too. Holy. Oh, I guess that's what this guy's looking at. I see.
Lady Asta, you... Why are you all here? I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like some kind of new entity. It must have mutated after being corroded.
I've fought these things before. It's fine.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Go, Milo Ice Bunnies.
rules are made to be broken.
You're out.
Time to get vigilant. Who's the lucky one today?
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up. My tempo. My turn.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Hopefully we find On in this episode.
A guest with no manners, huh?
This song's
This dude's just tanky.
Let's go.
Batter up.
He's gonna target someone? Guess not.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. I don't remember inviting you. A gift from the stars.
Asked him. The E ability for Asta definitely does way more damage.
Let's rock.
Even against single targets, just
You
better.
have the worst luck running into me.
Hey, he's frozen.
This is our chance.
Alright, he's no longer
A
frozen.
guest with no manners, huh? Who's the lucky one today?
He is still CC though.
My turn. Watch this.
Batter up.
I don't remember inviting you. A gift from the stars.
Pretty good crowd today.
It's almost down. Almost so close.
You have the worst luck.
Come on.
Let's make it quick.
There we go. Alright, we'll talk to those people once we've looked around the room. Okay.
Are you okay, my lady?
Arlen,
Oh yeah, this is Arlen. I see.
Lady Asta? Why are you crying?
Now I
Are you
remember
hurt?
him.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure.
And now we're gonna find out it's not actually that.
I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you so much stress. I just want to say I'm sorry.
My lady, you didn't give me any pressure.
Yep.
Arlen, you don't need to hide this from me any longer. She and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself through. If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing to change.
But, my lady...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is...
The evidence is... Hello?
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor... And the evidence is...
Yep, the evidence. Oh, so I gotta choose? It would probably be the wiki, I believe. I mean, that's where the transcript is.
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 12.0. This transcript records what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager and you being asked to do things outside of your job description. Clearly, Professor Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. Oh, but the content is the key here. I am the source of your pressure!
My lady, I did speak to Professor Capote, and I did ask him some things. But they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
Oh, Arlen, won't you accept my apology?
Man, she is like deep in this.
I'll just have to show you more evidence.
We're gonna show her the other stuff.
We know the essence of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Dunhung to help you complete the trial of the mirror. I'm so sorry, Arlen. Until I spoke with Dunhung, I never realized how much pressure was on your shoulders.
Miss, I really don't.
Hold it. I have evidence.
Evidence! Alright, I want to go with the broken ceiling tile because that was just dumb what she was saying about like but there's also footprints. She was like saying it was like a shackle. It's so stupid. Which one? You know, I'll go with the shoes. The footprint.
This footprint! I bought these shoes for you. I remember the size and the design. This is undoubtedly your footprint. But I can tell a lot from the details. Such as, you used a lot of force. You had a lot of pressure, so you stomped really hard.
She just sounds so dumb.
Oh, she can't even make things up anymore. You have more evidence, right?
Yes, let's go through more. Do the broken ceiling tile.
This ceiling tile. This, ceiling tile. You broke it.
Sorry. I'll get it fixed later.
I know you can be tough, but you're not violent by nature, Arlen. Quite the opposite. Breaking a ceiling tile like this shows how much pressure and anger you were carrying around.
Does it?
This interpretation is sounding a little odd. Do we have any other evidence?
What if I do the footprint thing again?
This? But I bought these shoes for you, but...
Go
She
back to the
can't even
footprint.
make things up and...
Okay. Find the pass. That's the one it wants here.
Your ID pass! This isn't just any old station pass, is it, huh? There's a very important photo on it. A photo of Peppy!
Peppy!
Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so I,
No, Arlen. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. Maybe you've actually convinced yourself. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing Holodisc with Peppy, it points to one thing. Me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source of your stress.
Uh-huh.
You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlen, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that holodisc like it's a full-on discus. If you spare any effort, Lady Asta will find out and punish you terribly for all eternity.
Gosh, she really has, like, some kind of mental issues to sort out, I think. She needs to talk to, like, a therapist.
my lady, don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because of you. I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description. I really like taking Peppy out to play.
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
Nah, I think you're just being crazy, March 7th.
Arlen doesn't have any other bosses. Who else would it be? March, he asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
Plot twist, I am his boss. I am the one who has been stressing him out.
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress? Phew. Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training. Guess I made the right decision after all.
Dan Heng was right.
What did he say? That I'm good at solving people's problems?
Arlen, all I want you to understand is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my apology.
But, my lady...
Accept her apology.
Arlen, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
This is more stressful than like anything else she's done, I feel like. Alright, we've got Arlen's back photo. This will convince him, surely, that he's been stressed by her.
Didn't I take that photo?
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield.
I like how she's got hands up like, oh...
When I saw this photo, when I saw you fighting alone just now, I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlen.
My lady, I'm very touched, but I started this trial because of Madame Herta.
What?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit. Even if I dared to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing.
She got me to sign a non-disclosure agreement. It's goes pretty far.
Whether it's helping her test some new specimen, or looking for ancient documents I've never even heard of. Assignments like those were okay before the invasion. But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure.
Under
That's
pressure.
where I read about the trials.
Of the heart. Because of this Herta being mentioned, I almost said of the heart, but no. Of the heart, of the mirror of the self.
Yes. There were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try.
Don't just read any anonymous journal. I mean, I would probably do that in this game, but you know.
I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it.
So, you don't feel pressured around me?
I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions.
Thank you, March 7th. That's basically what I've been thinking for like the last few minutes. Holy cow, this is dragging on.
Right?
You both need to use your brains more.
That's right. Hey, this is supposed to be a happy moment.
No. Anyways, Dan Hang was right.
You keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
Thank you for helping Lady Asta. And for coming to find me.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Hollow Disc with Peppy, please.
Alright. That was kind of expected. Not totally unexpected event. Arlen has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Arlen when you return to the Express. That's where I'm going. Oh. Okay. Well. Let's see. We can go here. I believe Pom Pom would be this way, right? On the train, if I can go on now. Oh, achieved. Claim. There we go. Missions. Which one was it? Conductor's Reward. Navigate. Oh, parlor car. Teleport. There we go. What have you got to say for yourself, Pom Pom? Jam into the music. Hello. Tickets, please. Oh, RealmRabbit. You're not the same person Pom Pom first met. What's happened to you? I had a really fast growth spot. A conductor's eyes never lie, RealmRabbit. You are not the same person that you were. The same thing happened to March 7th when she first went out trailblazing. How can Pom Pom put this? It feels like you're more mature, more stable, more reliable. Pom Pom is sure of it. Pom Pom's got some small rewards for your growth. Skip the formalities, take it all. Pom Pom will keep an eye on your progress and keep preparing some small rewards for you. As for what those will be, you'll find out soon enough. Okay. Free stuff. Still need to get level 14 Trailblaze for the continuation of that. Guess we can do this one about the unusual behavior with the curio conch. This will be the next one we do.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Herta. I see that RealmRabbit's coordinates are still at the space station. Maybe it'd be easier to chat in a group. There's a batch of my old manuscripts in the space station, and you know I've been writing a book for the IPC. So I've been thinking, maybe how I could just copy and paste a few pages of my old manuscripts for the extra book content. One of them is called Decompression Equation 36 or something. I can't remember the exact name. Anyway, that's the content. After you clean up the Antimatter Legion, help me find it and send it to the office. Oh, and got it. Mission accomplished, or none of my business. I guess mission accomplished. We found it. Send it over then. Incidentally, I do have an experiment that I could use some help from you both. Well, if that's just something I end up like picking up randomly. Alright. Let's listen to Chris. I think this is Chris. Let me observe his behavior. Hey, I'm talking to you. What are you doing? Why are you staring at me like that? Stay away from me. I'm just passing by. I saw you peeping at me, I'm sure of it. Hold on, why did you dye your hair like that? Did you do that to show off in front of me? Trying to stand out from everyone else? And your clothing, why don't you wear the uniform? Are you trying to show off your luxurious tailor-made outfit? Yes. Check out my outfit. My drip. I didn't dye my hair. No one else's hair like that. I mean, he's got a point. You think you are very special, huh? You just want to show off your privileges. Such an attention seeker. Show off as much as you want. Don't try to act all innocent. I know it's exactly what people like you think. You think you're better than us. I mean, I kinda am. It's not enough for you to show off in the virtual world. You have to track me down and show off in front of my face. You think you are so rich that you can own the universe. Wait a second. What's that look on your face? Is that something in your eyes? You have a corneal contact camera? Why are you taking videos? Is this live? Oh, I get it. You are the one of those people who likes the live broadcast or bullying behavior. Now go away and leave me alone. This guy's paranoid. This is very strange. I can't have a normal conversation with this person. True. He's such a paranoid person. Is he infected with the virus? I mean, you don't need to be infected with the virus to be that crazy, I don't think. If I'm being honest. Alright, we got Mare. Mare is right ahead. I better not alert her. I'll hide around here and listen to what she has to say. Ha hoo. Am I doing this right? I feel like my pronunciation is not very good. I better keep practicing. Fluffy hair and strong limbs, if only I could touch it. Bah. What kind of dirty ideas is this? Aw, how nice would it be if I could be their slave? Ooh. What the fuck? Hiss. I just need to keep practicing. The one day I can. Mare, you look so much better lately. So do the thing I told you about. Did it actually work? Well no. That's not the case. Sorry, I did try to look up what you mentioned, but I might have gone off track halfway. But yes, it's quite useful. It's just that, well, is there anything else? Well, there's something I want to ask you about. So I've been researching how aliens are depicted in the mythological tales from different planets. Why are they depicted so differently? Some even have so-called Leviathan worship. Leviathans can be pets too. Well, pets, well, there is a research report that I haven't finished working on yet, so I'll get back to you later. Sure. By the way, I haven't seen you around here lately. Did you go on an exotic field trip? Did you discover anything new? Can you tell me anything? Well, let's talk about this later. I didn't. Okay, I understand. You must be very busy since you just came back. Anyway, it's nice to see that you have recovered mentally. I'll leave it to you. There's something strange about Mara. At first she was imitating some strange sounds. Then when she talked about Leviathan worship, she looked very nervous. Did she come in contact with some kind of Leviathan during research and got her mind contaminated? That's very strange. Now, where am I going now? Alright.
Welcome to Herta Space Station.
Go up here. And round. Alright. Next is Joanne. Joanne is waiting for me. Looks like she's talking to someone. There's nowhere to hide. I know. I'll just pretend I'm checking out the medical devices. Or medical services. Hey Joanne. So surprised to see you are not still sleeping today. How rare. Maybe the blue has also started to orbit around the space station. The results are out. I've sent them to you through the terminal. You may start to review the process. My goodness, Joanne. Is actually working? Am I dreaming? You are only noticing this now? She's been been 3 hours early for work for the past 7 days. Looks like you haven't been paying attention. Review countdown begins 30 minutes left. I only took a few days off, and now our departments have changed so much. I cannot believe it. Who turned you into this, Joanne? What happened to you? I guess it has something to do with the departmental form. The Interastral Peace Corporation has cut medical research budget this quarter, and we are also impacted. I heard there would be reform. It's not unusual for people to try to get a high performance indicator during their turbulent times. You wouldn't want your research budget to be cut, would you? You're right, but I still need time to digest this. It's all been really unbelievable, haha. The Sleeping Beauty of our medical department finally stopped sleeping and began to act on her duty as a doctor. Haha, no one's gonna believe this. 20 minutes left. I need to see the result of this drug test in 20 minutes. Alright, got it, I'll get on it. Although Joanne looks normal, the way she spoke is very strange. She is emotionless when she talks, and her face is stiff, like a robot. Is there something wrong? Okay. Now we report back to Herta.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Although it's pointing me to Asta. Oh, I guess we report to Asta. Alright.
What's next on the agenda?
It's you, thanks for helping out on the station. Encounter any problems? Tell about your observation and thoughts. So all three of them sound unusual, but in theory, there should be only one person who is infected. The principle behind this is actually quite simple. The viral load of the information particles left behind by the mimetic virus in the crack-up conch is simply not high enough. The viral load detected barely reaches the amount that can be carried by an infected adult, so it's absolutely impossible the crack-up conch could have contracted the virus from multiple individuals. But my investigation couldn't corroborate this. It's okay, I've got a backup plan. The mimetic virus is transmitted through virtual data, and all the virtual data in the space station leaves traces in the terminal. Since we couldn't get much more from our previous investigation, let's check the browsing records of 3 suspects. Then we should be able to identify the source of the infection. Heh, I've got an emergency plan for situations like this. Please visit the Data Exchange Center, where the terminal is located. Why don't you go by yourself? Sigh, I have my own reasons. It's a long story. Simply put, anyone using the data gadget, which basically includes everyone from the space station, would have their user behaviors recorded by terminals. It is thus inappropriate for me or any other staff member to check such information. I know, you're just looking for excuses to slack off. That's really what it feels like. Everyone's always doing that in this game. It's not like that. I would have gone if I could. Sure. Think about it. Despite different backgrounds and identities, people from the space station have reached an agreement on personal privacy. The traces left from the virtual data can be found on the terminal. For example, from here, people can see all the unusual virtual platforms you visited during your working hours. Therefore, to suspect everyone's privacy, no one, including myself and the virtual staff, should have access to the terminal. Think about it in their shoes. If you are a space station staff, would you be happy with me going through browsing your records on the virtual network? I feel like this is flawed in that she's just getting me to do it and report back to her on it. So like, it doesn't really make much of a difference. She's still learning this information. She's just using a middleman. I'd rather die. Now you understand, right? That's why your special identity makes you the perfect candidate for this. So you just want me to get beaten up. Jeez, is this kind of nonsense you think about all day? I have nothing against you. Why would I set you up? From an objective point of view, you are an outsider on the space station. You are not familiar with most people here, so it's unlikely you hold any personal grudge against anyone. Not every outsider has the right to access data records, but you are different. You are the hero who saved it, the space station. People can trust your moral character. What if I did that just to earn your trust, though? But of course, if you do decide to help, I hope you will keep everything you see strictly confidential. Piece of cake, just leave it to me. Thank you so much. Before you leave, let me tell you how to use the terminal. As you know, the investigation of the station severely damaged the whole data center, and the server room where the terminal is housed is no exception. Despite our best efforts, the damage is yet to be fully remediated, and reported cases of mimetic virus infection only made things worse. I had to send a maintenance engineer to monitor the situation on a daily basis. The engineer would turn on the optical identity verification program manually every day to check whether the bioelectricity of each visitor entering the room is normal, thus ensuring the terminal room is not invaded. Since the optical identity verification program is refreshed dynamically, after it is turned on, every day, you need to re-verify your identity every time you enter. For more details, please consult the medical maintenance engineer. I've told the engineer that you have permission to enter the room. So I will leave the rest to you, RealmRabbit. Okay. My voice has been dying reading through that, and so I think it's a good time to end the episode, because I've been recording this episode and also the last episode, and I need a drink and a break. So, yeah. I guess that's the quest we will be on. At least until we get high enough to where we're able to continue the main quest, we'll just do these side quests. And then hopefully we can continue and see more of Sampo and Seal and them. But anyway, until next time, goodbye.